I'm Cree,
And I'm KJ.
and this is Breakfast with Cree and
Awesome.
KJ. And today, y'all, we on
Thank
vacation,
you.
okay? We both agreed that we need a vacation. So we giving island girl vibes today, okay? We're gonna be on our
Yes,
island today
sir.
living it up. We're gonna be on the island today
So
living it
y'all,
up. Turn it down just a little
y'all
bit.
take a vacation with us. I'm, I'm trying. Here we go. Sorry, y'all.
But yeah, so we giving our island girl vibes today. Thank you, Laura, and welcome in to Breakfast with Cree and KJ. I'm gonna go ahead and let KJ start off with her morning quote.
All right. So my morning quote is: "It's difficult to change overnight, but if you are persistent and take one step at a time, you will see results." So change again doesn't happen overnight. Take one step at a time. You don't have to rush. Just take it at a good pace and then stick to your change. If you say you're going to change, stick to it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna piggyback off of what she said because some of us we want stuff to be so instant. When we want something, we want it to just happen for us right now. Like, but I want it right now. But sometimes, like, we really just have to wait, sit back, and be patient. KJ, turn it down just a little bit more. I feel like I'm yelling over the music.
I'm just going to turn it off.
No, just down, just a little bit. But
Well,
yeah, like some of us, we just want things to happen for us instantly, and a lot of things don't happen instantly. We have to have patience and a little bit of time. Like give it time. You know, it ain't a rush, y'all. It's not a rush, and what's for you is gonna happen for you, and it's not gonna be nothing that you're gonna have to be, rushing to do. But
you're
yeah,
still too
so
loud.
I feel like it still kind of sound the same.
Because it's right next to my ear and I got the earpieces in. That's why I said I was going to turn it off. Because that was like the
Okay.
lowest.
That was the lowest it can go. That was still loud. But y'all, so anywho, we're gonna just jump right into our morning topic today. And so
Hot topic with
you
Cree.
can hear me good over the music?
I don't want her to feel like she has to yell. We're on vacation. We shouldn't have to feel like we have to
We
yell.
just on vacation. Go ahead, you can turn it on. Turn it on the lowest volume, okay? Turn it on the lowest volume. Because we need our island girl vibes, okay? Because today I am in Maui on the beach. We are in Maui, y'all.
We need vacation.
Okay.
I know I
So
need one.
anywho, we jumping right into our hot topic today. And today our topic is apologies with no work put in behind it. You know? So basically,
None.
people do something wrong to you or they do something
Hey,
that you
JL.
don't like or whatever, and they apologize for it, right? So they give you an apology, but with the apology, they put no work behind it. They say sorry to shut you up, but they not saying sorry to fix the problem. They saying sorry to get the things that you was doing to benefit them, but they not putting in no work behind that sorry to make you feel like they really sorry. So is the sorry really genuine? Do you really want to fix what's happening between us? Do you really want the problem to be fixed? So my thing is, I'm gonna give an example of my own life. So I was married, right? And when I found
Thank
out that my
you.
husband was cheating on me, he told me that he was sorry. He was sorry, or whatever like that. But yeah, I heard him say sorry. But I didn't see him fixing our problem. I didn't see him trying to make me feel like I was the only girl in the world for him. That he wanted our marriage to work. That he wanted our family to work. He wanted me to take that sorry and all of a sudden everything is better. Okay, let's make life like it was now that you sorry. Like no, but
Yeah.
I want you to understand that you hurt me and you need to put the work in and make me feel better. They just be thinking that they can hurt you and sorry is just enough. You know, Me and my ex-husband,
Sorry
we don't
is
get
like a
terms
gift.
down, but that was just an example. What you say, KJ?
I said sorry is like a little permanent gift. Oh, like they're giving you a flower, but guess what? It dies soon. So, and then it goes back to being the same thing over again.
I feel like if you want to tell somebody that you're sorry for what you did, like sometimes sorry is just not enough. Some people, you can say sorry and they're gonna be like, okay, that sorry was enough for them. Terrell said he liked how
many
you put
sorries
that.
does it take?
Yeah,
Thank you.
And how many times are you going to say sorry for the same thing over and over and over? And how many times am I supposed to accept your sorry before I'm ready to walk away?
And for the same thing. Like, oh, I yelled at you, I'm sorry. Okay, and then the next day it happens again. Is that acceptable in anybody's eyes? But that's like those women that get abused. They get beat one day, and then the next day, the dude is like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but then they drag them across the yard the next day.
Right. And beat me up, baby. I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. And then a week later, you beat me up again, baby. I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. And a week later, you beat me up again. Like, how many times am I supposed to believe yo I'm sorry? How many I'm sorry is enough?
And I feel like, especially.
Can y'all write in the chat how many sorries is enough? How many sorries is too
Or
many
come
sorries?
up on the panel.
Yeah, you can come up too. Hi, Dr. J. Good morning.
But I know a few people that's been in that situation, and they kept on accepting those sorries, and it got them in some bad spots. I know a girl, and I'm not going to put her name on here, but she was with the dude, and she ended up, I don't know if she broke up with him or whatever, but he ended up throwing battery acid in her face. And she was very, very beautiful. Now she has skin that covers her eyes, like her face. To me, she's still beautiful, but I'm telling y'all don't get out them situations because y'all keep accepting sorry after sorry after sorry. It's gonna end bad.
And so when
I mean the dangerous situations.
One, if it's a real sorry and the person shows it. That's what you're real. And I feel
that's the problem.
You gonna say sorry to me? You can't just say sorry and then just walk away like sorry.
I need to hear, what are you sorry for? I'm sorry for yelling at you. I'm sorry for calling you names. Even if you got to run down 100 things that you just did that day, I need to know what you are sorry for, not just I'm sorry. Or at least say sorry for what I did and said. That sums it all up.
Okay, so for me, I need you to say sorry and tell me what you're sorry for. But even after you say sorry, I need you to show that you're sorry. You know, don't think that just because you said sorry that now all of a sudden everything is back to normal and everything is ready to, we just about to pick up because you said sorry. No, my feelings still hurt. Your sorry don't change the fact that my feelings is hurt. Your sorry don't change the fact that you hurt me. You know, so like, no, you gotta put in that work to let me know that this is, you know, I mean it.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you sorry, I mean it. You know.
That is facts. Oh, my bad. I pressed the wrong thing. But yeah, I can't. And they say, you know, give grace. Okay, but there's very little grace you can give.
Okay.
Grace
with the grace thing, I feel like you should give people some type of grace. But it's some things, baby, ain't no enough grace in the world that's gonna make me give you anything. You know? So that phrase, just give people grace. Like, what do they do?
It's certain people that I give grace to. I don't give grace to strangers. Jesus. I don't give grace to strangers. You mess up with me, you done. I don't give grace to anybody that doesn't pay my bills. Let me just put it that way, because I don't. Like, people on here, I'm not giving you grace for what? Some of y'all, let me take it back. The ones that I've connected with, I'll give y'all grace. The rest of y'all, no. I have no reason to. Once you mess up with me and you cross me in the wrong way,
Terrell
no
said you tough.
apology. I'll just be tough.
I think it depends on what they did to me. You know, like, now, if it was something in my head, I was like, if it was something in my head and I was like, dang, that is kind of petty, like, I can get over that. Like, you know, we can get over this. But if you did something to me that was just like, you must be crazy, it's, baby, there's no grace. There's no grace, you know. So I give people grace who deserve grace. You know what situations deserve grace and which ones don't. So for me, it's all about what the situation is, you know.
Well, what about two of the people that we don't speak to anymore? Would you give them grace? Thank you, Jo.
Who don't I speak to?
We're not gonna name names on here, but there's
okay,
two.
So one of the persons whose team I was on, would I give that person grace?
Yeah, that's one.
I feel like I would give him grace, but we would never be like. I mean, it could never be like a thing, like, you know. I feel like you show me who you are as a person, and once you show somebody who you are as a person, I have to believe you. I have to believe that this is the person you is, because you showed me who you are. Now I would be a fool, but I would be a fool if I came back and act like, oh, they showed me who they was, and now I could just continue like pick up where things left off. Like, no.
Yeah. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at you. I would give you grace to say, if I send you, I'll speak, hey, how you doing? What's up? But that'll be it. That's all, you know.
You might not even get that from me. I walk past you like,
because I don't know you enough to feel like if I send you like I'm not angry at you. Like, I ain't angry at you. Now, if I knew you personally and you did some junk like that, I could walk past you like you don't need, like, you know. But for somebody I don't know for real, like, it's just kind of like
that kind of helps me ignore that person because I didn't really know you. So if I was to see you in public.
And I think for me, it's more like I don't know you enough to let you make me like that mad. Like, I'm not, you know, like, you irritated me. You irritated me very much. But can you make me that mad to where I see you on the street and I'm like, you know, like, I'd be like, oh, what's up?
I don't think it's being mad, though.
It ain't never no beef. It ain't never no beef. It's not, you know, it is what it is.
I don't think it's being mad, though. I think it's just, I don't know. You're just not going to disturb my peace. So me ignoring you is me keeping my peace.
The thing is, my peace don't get disturbed because you don't know me enough to disturb my peace. To disturb my peace, a person that can disturb my peace is somebody who I know, somebody who I trust, somebody who I'm really connected to. They can do something to me that's going to really hurt me and disturb my peace. Somebody I don't know like that, you can't disturb my peace. Like, nothing. Like, it's kind of like,
I don't give a stranger an option.
In this moment, but it's like
I don't give a stranger an option. I don't give them even the chance to.
Yeah, so
you don't know. That's
kind of how it is with me.
He wants his pancakes.
Wait. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute, okay? Give me y'all, I'm sorry. He's about to give y'all a whole story time, okay? I don't know what he was gonna say, so I have to, you know. Hold on, baby. We're gonna talk about it later.
Kids say the darnest things.
But yeah. So with that, that's just kind of how it is, you know, like with me. But I do feel like if you do something wrong to me, you apologize to me, I would like you to not only tell me that you're sorry, but show me that you're sorry. You know?
Yeah.
if you know me, like somebody who would know me, like I'm such this like lovable person. I'm a real like lovey dovey, like got a lot of love to give type of person. And I'm kind of sensitive, but I'm a sensitive gangster. You know, like don't play with me, but I love you so much. That's kind of how I am. And so I need you to come and be gentle with me. Listen, baby, I'm sorry. Like, I never do this again. Like, I love you. I like, it was a mistake. You know, like, you gotta come and like, you gotta come with like some type of emotion behind it. It can't never just be, I'm sorry for what I did.
And that's it. That's such
and
a
if you do that to me,
dry.
I'm just like, oh, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. Oh, you got to connect with me emotionally, you know, because I'm an emotional person. And if you don't connect with me emotionally, it's going to be like I'm gonna feel like you don't mean it. Like, it's going to automatically be like, that was some straight bull crap. Straight bull crap. Get out my face. So, yeah, that's how I feel.
It's just too many. Let me give a clap for that.
But no,
I believe that.
And that's definitely true for me. Like, for real, if you can get through to my emotions, baby, you will have my heart. Terrell told me something about time you're using the soundboard.
Shut it.
I gotta get you. Listen, I don't be paying that no attention.
Thank you, Marquita. I don't either. I don't even look at it, to be honest. I look more at my tablet than I look at the phone when we're doing this. Let me ask y'all, where would y'all perfect vacation be? Whether it's like on the beach or somewhere else, where would your perfect vacation be? Because I actually had a great time, and it was my first time going to Florida. Even minus the bugs, because those are like the mist bugs. But other than the bugs, everything was so nice. Just sitting on the beach, and I don't know, the one beach, I can't remember what the beach name was, but it was a really nice beach. And I hadn't been to the beach in a while, and I barely go past like the water. If it goes here, I'm staying right there. But what is your dream vacation? Cree, what's your dream vacation?
Sorry, y'all. For mine, I would like to be like on an island with the ones with the tiki huts that go out to the water, and you go and you can sleep in a hut right there on the water. And the water is just so crystal blue and clear, and it's not a whole bunch of people. It's just the people that's in the hut, and it's quiet and it's peaceful. And I'm like on a vacation, and we just like laying in the bed, staring at the water. Like,
and loving on each other.
I feel like that would be the most perfect vacation. You know, like where is that? Like in Bali or something, or like what island? I'm trying to think.
I don't know what island is called, but I know what you're talking about.
I think that's the type of vacation I need in my life right there.
I just want to be on a secluded island.
Terrell said somewhere I never been.
Not, but
hey, you seen this movie? I forgot what this movie was called, but it was like they took these people and they went to this little resort, right? And so on the resort, they took the people and put them on like this little beach. It was like this little man-made beach, right? And so all these people thought they was having like the picnic on the beach, but these people was really kind of setting them up, and they start aging. Like, they got on this little island and they start aging. Like, it was like they couldn't leave. Once they got there, they couldn't leave. And so like they started literally aging. And like the little girl,
what show is this?
It was a little girl, like he had got pregnant by like, she had grew up so fast. Like her and another little boy, like they was little kids. And they aged. It's only been minutes and they aged years. And so a little girl.
What is this on?
I watched it on, what was it? Did I watch it on Netflix or something? I forgot where I watched it. But and so the little girl and the little boy, they had became teenagers. They like or grown. And the little girl got pregnant. And she got pregnant so fast. She got big, had the baby all like, for them, it felt like a long time. But in real life, it was only in minutes. Like, all this stuff was happening. You know? And the baby died. Like, it was, I mean, the baby was unalive. I'm sorry. But, like, y'all, the movie was kind of crazy. Terrell said he's seen it. It's called Vacation Island.
Vacation Island. Okay, let me. I'll remember that. Hopefully, I remember. Is it on Netflix? Because I want to watch that.
He said it's called Old.
It's called Old?
OLD. I forgot what it was called, but I know, like, it was crazy. And for them to get off this island, they had, off this little beach they was on, they had to, like, swim under the water to the coral or something and go through the coral or something. Like, it was a very interesting movie. Gayle said she's seen it too, but she said she watched it on HBO Max.
Oh, here it goes. So I did find it. It's on Amazon Prime. I'm going to have to watch it.
Go watch that movie. Like, it's good. It's very interesting. I was like, dang, this movie is crazy.
That reminds me of the show. I don't know if anybody has seen it. Jesus, I forgot what it was called. But it's on Hulu or Netflix. And people got on a plane. I don't know if you ever seen it. I can't remember what the heck it was called. It'll come to me as because this music is distracting me. There we go. It's about a show where these people, get on a plane and they end up
You talking about Manifest?
Okay, so the sun.
You talking about Manifest?
There you go.
I love Manifest.
Yeah,
that's a great show.
So
I watched Manifest.
Yeah,
that's a great show.
So the little boy and his dad got on the plane, and the mom and the daughter did not. And the plane, they had like turbulence, and then it went out for it disappeared, and they couldn't find this plane for 5 years. And the little boy and the little girl were twins. And when the little boy came back, the little girl had aged, but the little boy didn't.
He was a teenager, and he was still a kid.
Y'all need to watch that show, Manifest.
It's Manifest. Very, good. I like Manifest.
Especially if you're religious, you'll really like it too. But it's like they went back and they stayed in one time, basically. But then they all came back and they had like powers. It wasn't like superpowers, but they had like premonitions. And it was basically, from what I got from it, it's God sending them like signs and stuff like that.
Because it was like the world was going to end or something like that, right? Yeah. So like, yeah, that's a real good show too. I like that show.
That one reminded me of that. And then Islands, Lost. I seen that one. So I only watched a season. I didn't quite get into it because it kind of, I don't know. I didn't get the gist of the whole Black Mist thing. I don't know if you ever seen Lost, but it was some Black Mist thing. My husband could probably tell me more about it, but I didn't get the whole Black Mist part. I got where they were lost on the island and, the plane crashed and they were lost on the island, but I didn't get the whole gist of it. Maybe I should watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I never watched it. But
it's a good show.
I'm always scrolling into something. I'm always scrolling into something. So I was scrolling and I come across this video, right? And so it was a little boy. He had knocked on his lady door. And he was like, y'all barbecuing? He was like, I ain't trying to be rude, but y'all barbecuing? Like, can I get a plate? Like, the little boy had to be about 8 years old, 8-ish. He about 8, no older than 9. And he was like, y'all barbecuing? Can I get a plate? And the people was talking to him on a Ring camera. And so they was like, yeah, we barbecuing or whatever like that. He said, is y'all done? Like, I just want some food. And so the people that was barbecuing was like, You know, we haven't ate yet, but next time, we'll give you. When next time we barbecue, I'll let you know. And they was like,
Welcome
here.
in, everybody.
They was like, here, you want a bag of chips? And they gave little boy a bag of chips and let him go on about his way. And so I was like, they ain't get a little boy no food because
at least a hot dog.
If the little boy would have came knocked on my door, asking like, if the little boy was just so like genuine with it, like, y'all got some barbecue? I would have gave little boy, come on, little man. I would have fed that little boy so good. Send him home with a plate too.
Because you always have leftovers. You can give a hot dog a hamburger. Everybody has enough hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah, I'm just like, listen, I would have sent that little boy on his way nice and cool. He would have been like, Mama, the neighbors down the street so cool. They just sent me. Like, I would have thought that was crazy that they just sent that little boy on his way with a bag of chips.
But I would have been wondering, like, okay, where did you come from?
It was the neighbor. She knew it was her. It was her.
Oh, she knew him?
He lived down the street from her.
Then he could have got some food.
And she came and put another video and bought the kids some pizza, and him and his siblings some pizza, whatever like that. But that wasn't the point. The point is, when you barbecued and the little boy asked for some food right then and there, you should have gave that little boy some food.
What do you do with your leftovers from a barbecue? Do you just throw it away, or you be thinking like, maybe I should give this to somebody?
I eat it until I get tired of eating it, and then I throw it away.
Thank you, Drew. I used to, it was this homeless guy that was behind our house. He used to search in the trash and stuff. So if we had leftovers, I would put them in there and put them in like a bag. That way he could just take it out of there. Because I don't want to see someone eating out the garbage. Especially something that has bugs on it.
Let me tell you what happened to me the other day. So I was driving. Well, I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger seat. But I had just went to go get some food. Like, I had just sat down at a restaurant and ate. But I couldn't barely eat. You know, my appetite be small, so I couldn't barely eat. So I just got my food to go, and I put it in a to-go bin or whatever. So I'm driving with my friend, and we rolling downtown, and we pulling up, and I see this dude. I see this man, like, he was literally going through the trash, like, look, and he pulled out some food, and it had French fries in it. And the first thing, as soon as I seen him pulling that food out the trash, I was like, oh my God, he hungry. Stop. I'm gonna give him my food. So she stopped the car, and I took the food, and I went up to him, and I was like, "Are you hungry?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I gave him the food or whatever, and he was just like, "Thank you." And I said, and I just walked away, you know, because it wasn't like I needed anything from him, you know. It was just like, you know, I gave him the food, and but I think that's how everybody should be. You should be able to see somebody and just genuinely just like, you know, want to help them without like no people, you know, people feel like they got to pull out their cameras. Oh, I just gave this man some food. Like, you don't have to do all that.
There's a lot of people that like to record everything because they got to get credit for it. Hey, Six Smoke. They feel like they have to get credit for everything that they do. Oh, I just fed the homeless. Let me record it so I can get my props for it. You don't need that. But let me ask you a question. So if you see someone that was homeless, would you give them money over food or food over money? Or how do you feel about that? Because there's a lot of people, they'll be like, I'm not giving them money because
when it comes to the homeless people on the street, I used to feel bad for them and I used to get them money all the time, right? Until one time, this homeless man asked me for some money.
Thank you, Drew.
And I told him that I didn't have it. And he started going off on me. Like, this man that was asking me for money started going off on me. And it was Father's Day. And I was like, well, happy Father's Day, sir. He was like, it's Father's Day. Like, the man started going crazy. And from that day forward, I said, oh, I would never give another homeless person money again. Because y'all don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. I don't care if I had 1 cent. If I wanted to give it to you, if I just had 1 cent, that's all I can give. You better take it and be grateful. You know, and so, but if anybody's ever asking for some food, homeless or not, I will give it to them. I don't care who it is, where you from, how long you been homeless, what I think you got, what I think you don't got. If you are hungry and I can feed you, I will feed you. I will never deny nobody no food ever.
Yeah, me with the whole money thing. I think a lot of people have taken my kindness for weakness when it comes to money. And I've started not giving money. What do you need? Oh, you need some feminine products? Okay, I got you. I'll send it through Amazon. I'm not giving you no money.
And then a lot of them do drugs. I'm not supporting your drug habit. But if you hungry, I'll feed you.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I mean that too. You know, like I don't want to support your habit, but I will feed you if you're hungry. Terrell, you said you want some food. I got some hot dogs. I can boil them for you.
Ew, who still boils hot dogs?
I'll boil you some hot dogs, and I'll warm your bun up, and I'll give you some ketchup and mustard, and you can get some relish.
One, no. You eating what I'm eating. If I'm cooking that night, that's what you eating. Or I'll DoorDash or something. McDonald's ain't got $1 menu no more.
So I was just looking at the fries. A small fry, $3.99.
Thank you, Drew.
I went to McDonald's yesterday I ordered my son a Happy Meal. And a small fry is $3.99.
When did they stop the $1 menu? Because I don't remember. Like, I always ordered the food.
But they need to bring it back the same way. They need to bring back High and Ready. Because ain't no reason why a High and Ready costs $8 now.
It's $8 now? Last time I ordered one, it was $6.
No, it's not $6 no more.
I wonder if Kia still gets them all the time. Remember, she used to always eat them bad boys daily. I wonder if she's, I haven't seen her with a pizza in a long time, but I thought they were still like $6. So y'all can tell I don't order them that often.
They're not $6 no more. For $16, I could have got 3 pizzas. Now you're getting 2. You're a whole pizza short.
Especially when you have like more than 5 kids or 5 or more kids, and you got to feed all of them. You don't feel like cooking. It was good to get a pizza because they get like 2 slices
all
each.
Sons and they all greedy and they all eat one pizza by themselves.
That's crazy.
Like, no, I am a boy mom. I ain't got time for these food prices. Boys eat way too much for the food prices. Like, I can't afford them. I can't afford it, y'all. Lower them prices.
You better get a whole. The cheapest you can go with is breakfast for dinner. We used to always eat breakfast for dinner. I will actually prefer breakfast for dinner.
Footlong's $15 now.
Unless you got a coupon.
$5 footlong.
I don't think like with a whole meal from anywhere, you can't really spend. You can't take $5 and be like, "Hey, I want a whole meal." You gotta literally have at least $20. That's for the fries, the whatever sandwich you get, and the drink, and maybe a little dessert, a cookie or something. The stuff is very expensive.
I remember when noodles was 10 cents a pack. Now they 25 cents. And Kool-Aid costs 25 cents for 1 pack of Kool-Aid. They $4. They $4.
I don't drink Kool-Aid either. So I would never knew about that.
I haven't bought Kool-Aid in so long, but I ain't spending $1 for 4 packs. They better make them boys 10 cents again.
Nothing's gonna go down. Everything is just gonna keep on going up. We're gonna be eating scrambled eggs.
They're raising all these prices, but they ain't raising our pay. They not raising nobody's pay. Like, everybody's still getting paid regular pay, but the price of everything is going up. What type of sense do that make? One good thing about my job is that my job pays us for cost of living. So we get an extra.
Mhm.
We get an extra some amount of cents, a dollar. It depends on how inflation go up and down. So it could be one. It could be $1 this week, and then next week it could be 50 cents. Like, who knows? It just depends on inflation. But my job pay us per hour an extra. So if it went up $1, they'd be paying us an extra $1 every hour because of the
My
cost of
job
living.
does something like
And
that.
that's one thing that I do love about my job. Like, they do pay us for the cost of living. So
My job
they do
does
extra.
something like that too. Speaking of prices, yesterday I was doing someone's order, and they had ordered an air conditioner. I think it was like last month or just a couple months ago, and it was only like $900 and something. Then when they ordered it this time, it was over $1,000. Like, I think it was $1,100 or something like that, just within a month. And the guy was like, "I just ordered it last month. Why is the prices so high?" I was like, how can I explain? One, you can't talk politics on the phone. Two, you can't talk negative about anything. I'm like, I just have to say, well, I'm not sure, sir. If you have like a manager that can help bring down the cost, that's the only way that it'll bring it down. But I was just thinking about that yesterday because everything is so sky high. In a minute, we ain't gonna be able to live.
And like I said, even with me, like, I make good money, but I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. That's the problem.
Sis said, "Oh my God, that's crazy. You can keep that crazy prices nowadays." Man, listen, I even heard that, okay, I don't eat brown eggs. I can care less whether they're brown, yellow, pink, whatever. They're eggs. They all taste the same to me. But someone said like brown eggs cost way more than the white eggs. White eggs are like, it depends on how cheap you go. I've seen some that are like as cheap as like what, maybe $4 or $5. I could just imagine how much brown eggs are.
A dozen,
if that's the case.
a dozen white eggs used to cost you 99 cents for a large egg.
That's true. Just imagine how the elderly feels. They used to pay cents for stuff. Like 10 cents for some candy, like a whole bag of candy or something. Just imagine how they feel. I know we went back to the 99-cent bag of chips or the little quarter bag of chips. I don't even think, I don't even think those cost $4 for $1 no more.
They
I think
$2
that ain't they like
now.
50 cents?
They $2 for $1 now.
Hey, that used to hold me over until dinner.
Hey, when you used to be able to take $1 to the store and come out with 4 or 5 things, you was winning.
Yeah.
If you can go to the store with 50 cents and walk out with something, we was winning. These kids can't walk in the store with 50 cents no more. Like, they can't walk into the store with $1 and be like, what can I get? There's nothing you can get for $1. Candy bar is $2 now. Like,
yeah. If I didn't work and have, the job that I have and make the money that I make, I would be pressed for like, okay, no, I'm not spending this, and this. Average on groceries, if I was to go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, I already spent a decent amount of money on groceries just for me and my husband. I was spending almost like $200-$300 just for a 2-week span. And that's, all the essentials, meat, tissue, paper towels, soaps, or whatever. But that's still insane because I never used to spend that much.
Yeah, the inflation is going crazy. So I really feel like I should be getting paid $60 an hour right now. I need about $60 an hour.
That's why I don't play when it comes to wasting my time.
Terrell said, now you got to go in the store with $10 or better. For real. $5, you only walking out with a bag of chips and a drink.
If that. I remember, so I used to live in Michigan, and I don't know, do they still take like the cans and bottles for 10 cents?
Uh-huh.
I think they should raise that. It should be like 20 cents or 50 cents per can or bottle now. Like, at least for the people that, don't have money. And because I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to have us go around with cans and bottles to go get her some stuff. And to me, it was a little embarrassing, especially when you got to go to the store and you got to put it in that little spinny thing. So you got to take every bottle out the bag because they're not going to accept the whole bag. You have to take every bottle out and they have to be clean. You put them in there and then spin it around. They got to empty it out and you put the rest of your bottles
Man, when I was a kid, I loved taking bottles to the store. Give me your bottles. Don't throw those bottles away. I was collecting everybody's bottles. I wasn't embarrassed until you get a little older.
I was.
But as a little elementary kid, boy, I take them bottles to the store by the bags, okay? Let me have
When
your
I was
bottle.
in a kid, I didn't like doing it. Like walking to the store, even though it was only a couple blocks away, but with this whole big old garbage can full of bottles.
Man, but as I got a little older, it started feeling embarrassing. Like, man, I got carrying these bottles to the store. My mama was like, take them bottles to the store.
I didn't like it at all. And I would try to like run through a field or go the back way or something so that no one saw it. But I mean, now I feel better that I did do that because I got to experience, some of that stuff. The people that haven't experienced stuff like that, they don't know how it is. And it's actually funny
now. Look
now.
at it as recycling the smart way. These days, they get their recycle bins and they throw all the plastic in there. They ain't getting nothing for that.
Yeah.
So I'm just recycling. They just paying me for me recycling it. Look at it like that. Don't look at it like I was this poor little kid taking bottles to the store. You was recycling,
but it was the truth.
They reimbursed you. They reimbursed you for recycling. Look at it like that.
Okay, I'll try and look at it like that. The people, hey Monique, the store that we went to, and Monique, she used to live there too. It was called the Blue Store. And we used to always take our stuff there. So we knew all the people that, worked there. So you weren't embarrassed. But it was still the fact that you had to carry bottles around the street. What if some of your friends see you and stuff like that? Like, I know, we got enough money to get those bottles and have the soda and stuff like that. And yes, I say soda now. That's a Arizona thing. The pop.
Right. I say soda and pop. Sometimes y'all will catch me saying soda. Sometimes y'all will catch me saying pop. Sometimes you might catch me saying soda. Yeah, we didn't care.
It was money.
Yeah, when you was a kid, you don't care about that junk. That's some extra dollars in your pocket.
I know
you can buy you some chips with.
When I lived in Michigan, I always called it pop. When I got to Arizona, everybody was saying soda, so I got to stick to saying soda. So when I'm out here in Illinois,
in Arizona.
Yeah, now that I'm out here and I say it to my grandma and grandpa, I'm like, do I say soda or pop? And they understand both of them.
And
but I'm just
Nyla from New Orleans, and she say cold drink. Give me a cold drink. No matter what it is, it's a cold drink. It ain't got a name.
Soda?
It ain't a Coke. It ain't a Pepsi. It's a cold drink.
Oh, nah. I ain't got know what to get you. You gonna get water messing around with me. You call it cold drink.
Yeah, she said cold drink.
Can't help you.
And like me, I go back and forth between pop and soda. Like, it just depends on. It might slide out as soda. It might slide out as pop. I don't know until I say it.
It depends on who I'm around. For some reason, I'll say soda. And I don't drink it that often, but my grandparents do. And I'm just like, oh, you want a soda? I mean, do you want a pop? I've never heard. He says pop, but it says soda on it. So that's what it's called. Where did pop even come from?
I don't know. I think that's a Detroit thing.
So it originated from.
I really think pop is a
Michigan.
Detroit thing. I don't see many people that say pop. Like, maybe do people in Chicago say pop?
Do people in Ohio say pop? So I guess they do, because sis said it was pop.
Pop, yeah. It might be this side of the country type of thing. Like down up here.
Like the east side?
Yeah.
Or the east coast?
Yeah, maybe that's an east coast type of thing. And then down the southern areas. But no, Arizona not southern.
No, but I know.
I don't know.
I know in stores in Michigan, a difference, because, okay, y'all got Faygo, which they have it out here too. And they usually call it Faygo Pop. So maybe that's where it came from, because we didn't have Faygo in Arizona. Unless there was one store that had Faygo, two stores.
That little Coney.
Because there was a Detroit Coney Island, yeah.
Detroit Coney.
But there was another.
And it wasn't no Detroit Coney. They need to change the name.
No, it wasn't. Well, it's gone now. Last time I went around there, it's gone. But there's another place, it's called AJ's Fine Foods. And they had it too. But they only had like certain ones. And I'm looking for like Rock and Rye, even though I didn't barely like it. Cream soda, stuff like that. But they didn't have it. And I know everybody drank Red Pop or that nasty peach one.
I love peach.
But maybe that is where it originated from, because of Faygo Pop.
Faygo is a Detroit company. Faygo and Better Made. They made here.
I didn't like Better Made.
Man, I think they all taste stale. Better Made chips. Crazy. Some fresh Better Made
taste
barbecue.
Stale.
And then the popcorn. Oh, that hot popcorn, delicious. You must be crazy.
I never ate it. I tried it once as a kid, and I did not like them because it tastes stale. I don't know why it tastes stale.
Maybe you had a stale bag.
Maybe I did, but that put a sour taste in my mouth.
You gotta take that up with the stove, because why they selling you stale stuff?
Maybe someone popped a hole in the bottom of it and it was stale. I don't know. But I didn't like them ever since then. I never ate Better Made. I always ate like Cheetos or Fritos or something like that. I didn't like Better Made. Wait,
and
one I did like one Better Made.
Was always burnt.
No, I like their skins. Their pork rinds. That's what they're called. People call them all types of stuff. But those, yes, those I can eat. The barbecue flavor.
Okay.
So I always ate those. I'll take it back. I just didn't like the potato chip type Better Made.
The only ones I don't like is the plain chips, because you gotta pick through the bag too much, because half the bag be burnt. They need to have a bag full of burnt chips. I ain't like that.
And you only get half a bag anyway for how much you're paying. You'll think you're getting a full bag. You open that bag and let all that air out. It goes about down to there. That's why I like getting Fritos or Cheetos. Because, like, say when you're little and, you got to wait till your mom comes home to eat and you just go get a bag of chips. I used to get Fritos or Cheetos because, you got enough in there. Or hot fries. Not the handicap ones, but full. They have a whole bunch of them, so you get worth your money. Nowadays, you get about 5 Cheetos in that bag and the rest is air.
Man, I opened a bag of chips one day. I had like one of the little quarter bags. And I opened it up and it had 4 chips in it. It was the Hot Puff. It was literally 4 of them in there. I was cracking up like, that's crazy.
You got to get small chips. If you want your money's worth, get small chips. Cheetos. But don't get Funyuns because those are too big.
I love Funyuns, man.
I do too, but you ain't gonna get your money's worth. They have to have small chips. They used to have some chips, it was called shoestrings or potato strings or something like that. And they were the little strips of potatoes. You might actually get full off of those. Ew, you eat the most weirdest stuff. Let me tell y'all, this girl one time ate an oyster on a Dorito with noodles. Who eats that? And no, she wasn't pregnant at the time either.
Yeah, that tastes good. It's like a little snack. Okay, I learned this from my uncle, because my uncle, he went to jail and he used to make
potato sticks.
My uncle used to do this, and he showed me, and he let me try it, and it was good, and so I just been eating it. And you gotta get some noodles, y'all, especially for me, beef noodles. Get some beef noodles, get a can of oysters, and put the oysters with the noodles, and then get a Dorito, and you scoop the noodles with the oysters and eat it. Thank you, Triple O. It's delicious. I promise you, do not knock it till you try it.
See, even sis said she's good on oysters. Well, I have a texture problem. So oyster will make me want to. I'll be like that little cat.
I literally love oysters. Do not knock it till y'all try it. I'm telling y'all, it's good.
Don't do it, y'all.
It's good.
I promise y'all gonna have a stomach ache. She used to eat the spicy noodles. So just imagine, an oyster will already make it. Seafood makes your stomach hurt off rip.
It don't
anyway.
make mine hurt.
Let me get like half a pound of shrimp in my stomach. Nope. This is why I don't do seafood. You got to get me on a special occasion to do seafood. And then look, we ain't sleeping next to each other once you get the seafood.
It don't make mine hurt. But
it makes my stomach hurt.
I'm gonna tell y'all, it is good. So if you want to try it, go try it. I promise y'all will like it.
Don't do it. I'm warning y'all. Don't do it. There's a lot of people that don't like oysters anyway. So the Doritos and the noodles might work.
Y'all, oysters is
that does sound like a jail meal.
Oysters is an aphrodisiac.
Out of a can?
No, the real oyster. But oysters in general is aphrodisiac, right? So, y'all can set the mood. Go get y'all girl dozen oysters and make them like the loaded ones with the little crust with the cheese and stuff on top. They so good. I love them. And make sure that they still in the shell, looking good and all melted and stuff. And she gonna be like, "Ooh, oysters!" And it's gonna just be like a.
No, ma'am. Didn't you eat a octopus before? It was either you or Crystal. Y'all got dared to eat one. It was at that Chinese restaurant.
I think that was just Fear Factor.
No, y'all recorded it. It was either you or Crystal.
I know what you're talking about.
Y'all ate it. Yeah, I would never eat something that has legs. If I know that it has legs,
do you like calamari?
I won't eat it.
I love calamari. Y'all, I'm a fish for real. I love most things in the ocean. Like, I love meat. I don't like that cucumber. Sea cucumbers. Who can eat a sea cucumber? I don't know. I don't eat like that type of stuff.
Sea cucumber. Thank you.
They look nasty. They slimy. They just like. I don't know.
I have a huge texture problem. So if it's slimy, sticky, anything like that, I will not eat it.
I got a texture problem too. Y'all know what I cannot eat for real is bananas. I do not like how you bite into a banana and it get mushy. Like, if you're gonna be firm, be firm. If you're gonna be mushy, be mushy. I don't like it to go from one texture to something else. Like, I don't like it.
It doesn't taste right when it's firm.
You love banana. What do you love, Terrell? Bananas or oysters? Or whatever. What is it that you love it? But yeah, so I can't eat food like that. Like, I don't like it if you put some gravy on top of some bread. He loves bananas. I don't like biscuits and gravy. How can y'all eat biscuits and gravy? Like, the gravy making a biscuit soft and nasty. Like, I just can't.
Yeah,
it's
nasty.
Mushy. Like, I can't do it. It's too mushy.
I had some soup from Olive Garden, and they had those little dumplings in. No. Listen, whoever made dumplings, I never liked dumplings because I don't like how it's soft on the outside and then it's the bread in the inside. Just give me the bread. That's all I need is the bread. I don't need it soaked in nothing. That is disgusting. Even if I get sandwiches that have like a bunch of dressing on it, if it's soaked and the bread is soggy, I will take it back and I will not eat it.
Yeah, I can't eat no soggy bread. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But
it's nasty.
Yeah, I can't do that one. So I got texture problems when it comes to stuff like that. I just need you to be one texture. Don't be changing. If you gotta, if you give me something and it's hard and then it melted in my mouth, I'm gonna be like, the heck going on? Like, I don't like the change. Don't catch me off guard.
Do you eat Gushers?
I mean, that's different. That's not like the Gusher's still chewy.
It just changes.
No, the texture don't change. It just the texture still what it is. It just be having a little juice in the inside, but the texture of the Gusher don't change. You still gotta chew that way up. Chew it up. You still gotta chew that up. You know, so
I'm glad
yeah.
y'all stuck around for our rants.
Right, cause what we even talking about right now?
Oh, texture stuff. We've been on like the whole how much stuff costs and stuff like that. So it's just the way of the world, y'all. But speaking of cost, I gotta get some sleep.
Oh my God. I was sick of her.
That's the cost of being on night shift, y'all. But I can say it's gotten better. So I don't mind staying up a little bit, but it's gotten better because now it's kind of 6 to 2:30. It goes by quick, and then I can just go to bed. It's the whole going to bed part.
Thank you.
Sometimes I tend to sit up and I'll watch TV and I won't go to sleep until like 3, 4 o'clock. And then that's like old times when then I got to get up at 7 to get ready for our podcast. So it's like, okay, I'm not getting any sleep on those days, but I'll be fine.
But if y'all was wondering why we look like we on the island, it's because we is, y'all. We are in Maui right now. But we had to stop what we was doing to do our show. You know, we on vacation. So when we get off here, she ain't going to sleep, y'all. We want to get a drink. We about to get us a drink. You know,
I need one.
Morning drinks in Maui. That's where we at right now. And whatever.
I do need one.
And so we enjoying the blue waters, and we glad that we stopped our day because we couldn't like miss out on y'all.
Hey, Miss Pretty.
So we had to make sure we came and did our show, you know.
Thank you, boo.
We'll be off vacation Monday when y'all see us again. We'll be back to reality. But yeah, and guys, this is the end of our show right now. I do want to let you guys know to make each day your masterpiece. Yeah, y'all knew I was
and make sure that you subscribe. We need some more people for you guys to subscribe to our YT channel so that we can start doing some live over there. Because there won't be so many restrictions. But we're still gonna do it over here, but we want to try and get over there too. I'm trying to make sure I word everything right so I don't get blocked. But yes, make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not already. All of the episodes are updated until the last episode. I'm getting there, y'all. I take my time. They got to be edited perfectly. That's not the real reason. But yeah, I get to them, y'all. But they'll be posted up there for y'all. And then if y'all want to be on our podcast as well, just hit up either me or Cree, and then we'll get you guys scheduled for it.
But on that note, make sure y'all click the link in the bio, in her bio, y'all. It's still not in mine.
She still hasn't put it on hers, and it's been weeks. Maybe y'all should give it that little push. Terrell.
Terrell don't run me.
Is he still on here?
HBIC.
Is he still on here? I'm going to need to have a talk with him.
He on there.
Terrell, do you want to give us a prayer? Every time I be skeptic to ask. Oh, Lord. That one is like my favorite episode now.
Terrell, I sent you an invitation.
Hey, Terrell.
All right, not too much now. Don't do me. Not too much.
Don't do that again. You gonna get blocked.
I'm
gonna block you.
I'm not even outside. I'm not outside. I'm actually here. I came in one of the room bathrooms, so I don't get no distraction.
Okay, we'll accept it this time then.
Let us bow our heads. Father God, we thank you on this morning, first and foremost, for waking us up and giving us another chance at life. We thank you for the opportunity to hear their voice this morning and to learn something from them, Father God. We just pray on this day, Father God, that you would just continue to bless these women on this panel and everybody that came to support them, Father God, those that stayed and those that just came and left. We still just ask, Father God, that everything that we do is through you, and you just will continue to push us and let us just make a way out of no way. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And thank you
Okay.
for real.
I'm
Better.
proud of you.
Look at you, stop it. Nah, I love
I
the
am
show today,
proud
though,
of you.
man. If I can give a quick feedback, I did love y'all show. Y'all had a lot of energy today. It was real good. It was real catchy. Like y'all kept it going. It wasn't like no dove moments. So I really say I can enjoy this. This is probably my second favorite. Probably second. High second. I mean high third, low second favorite podcast today.
What was your first one?
When I sunk the bouquet.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Just because it keeps scrolling through my feeds and I keep seeing it pop up whenever somebody come in on it. So I just like keep reminding me of certain things. But yeah, man, I enjoyed the show today though.
Y'all see my 6-pack for
I
me?
think. Oh, Lord.
That's from doing that paper rock scissors challenge.
This is why I have a one piece on and a blanket.
That ain't no
Because
6-pack.
I'm fat
That's
and
a
we
fat
ain't
roll.
showing it.
That's just a fat roll. And put
Sure.
a crease up there.
You always have the 6-pack up here and then the rest. Whew.
But
I'm
yeah.
glad it stays right here.
But yeah, y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. Terrell, thank you for your prayers. Pray for Pretty
Yes.
Paris because she's going through a lot right now and she can use your prayers.
Yes, please do. We love you, Pretty. And we're here if you need us. Even though we don't know each other like that, girl, we here for you.
Sis.
Definitely. And y'all, dang, I ain't got my glasses with me right now. But don't forget, I am Dr. Powell.
Yeah.
Wrong side. I'm not on that side. You do this every time.
You are on mine. You can take
You
mine.
need to remember that I'm not on your whatever side. What's that? Your right? Your left? I'm not on your left side. I'm on your right. I'm on your right.
Side.
Okay. But yeah, y'all. So on that note, guys, we are gonna head out. We love y'all. Thank y'all for being here.
Subscribe.
Thank you for the feedback. We appreciate all feedback. And like I said, even y'all in the comments, if y'all give us some feedback, like we new to this, we ain't true to this yet, you know. So we just trying and we going, you know, if we had 0 viewers, we're gonna still sit up here and talk to each other. Okay. And so we appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.
Sound effects. Keep the sound effects.
Nope. Back to our vacation.
We going back on the beach, y'all. We gotta go check out.
See y'all later. Bye.